Recording in progress.
שלום חברים, מה נשמע? בוקר טוב, ערב טוב, ואיפה שאתם נמצאים כרגיל. היום אנחנו נפגשים עם ברד ועם תמיר לדון או לדבר קצת על השירותים שאנחנו מספקים למשקיעים שלנו שקונים נכסים. איזה סרוויס ומה ה-quality of service שאנחנו נותנים למשקיעים מהיום שהם קונים את הנכס ועד היום שהם מוכרים אותו. So good morning Brad, good evening Tamir, how are you today?
Good evening.
Good morning, good evening. Good, thank you. You?
Very good.
Good.
Brett,
Yes, Tamir, go ahead, please.
okay. What kind of service we offer to our investors, and what is different if we compare it to other companies?
Yeah, there's a big difference that I like to call full disclosure. So you're going to get a full report on every house in detail for what needs to be done for rehab, and then the values and all that. That's all going to come to you, hopefully either on WhatsApp or we email it to you, however you want to do it. But the other special thing, because I'm a licensed realtor, I can tap into all that information that's on audited websites, and I'm held to a certain standard of honesty. That's our whole thing. But the real big difference is reporting. So, how do you know during the construction if all that construction's done? There's a lot of stuff that needs to go on. But what we do to keep you nice and comfortable is we do before pictures. So here's the one. This is actually Sagi's house on 20 Leonard. So this is, as you can see, this is pretty rough, right? And then when we're done with the property, we're going to send you after pictures. So you're going to see all the stuff on that. But not only that, there's a YouTube channel set up to where that you're going to get update videos on a weekly basis. So you're going to get all those nice weekly updates, and you're going to see what's going on with your property. I go out there personally and shoot those videos, and we go through them and make sure that all that stuff is taken care of for you.
Good. Brett, let's talk about the property management, how we handle the tenants, what kind of background check screening that we do to our tenants, and how the process goes.
Sure. So if you take, we use My Smart Move. Let me get that up here. They have to fill this out. Every tenant has to fill this out. It's a background credit check, and it really works well for us. Our average stay is 18 to 24 months for a tenant. So we carefully check all that out. And then the other thing too that people don't really count that they should is how we market the property, because more eyes get on a property, the better selection you're going to have of tenants. So we have a huge selection of tenants because we do open houses and stuff, and we've had people that's been in a line waiting to get into houses because of our marketing. So when we do that, we get more of those filled out, so we can pick the best possible scenario for that house.
Right.
Yep.
So Tamir, I want to mention a bit of the process since the investor buying the property until we rent it. So at the beginning, we show him the details. We show him, of course, the business plan, and from there, if he likes the business plan and it fits his needs and his wishes, then we'll go to an inspection, a home inspection that we supply for every property. No discount on this one. And there were properties that we canceled the deal because of the inspection. Brett and I don't do any discount to the inspection report. This is one thing. According to the inspection report, Brett promote the renovation quote. Only after we see the inspection report and Brett physically visit the property over there.
That's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Brett.
Well, that's another big advantage to us, is when you're dealing with us, you're dealing with a licensed realtor, and I'm not bad-mouthing wholesalers or anything like that, but their commission is made on the spread of the home. So when there's an inspection, they're going to try and beat down that seller. So you're not going to get as many properties by doing that. I get paid commission. That's all I get. So I don't care as long as the spread is good enough for the investor, which means they're going to be making more deals. Sagi makes more deals with his company because of that, because we get the premier stuff. So let's look at a house that's off the market versus one that's on the market. Why do you think it's off the market? Well, that's because they can't sell it on the market. So that it's probably got major deficiencies. I just sold one for a gentleman that had major deficiencies that he didn't know about. But that's something that Sagiv and me worked together on to make sure that that didn't happen. And we rarely run into surprises. In fact, one last thing I wanted to point out, Sagiv, and I talked to you about this.
Yeah.
We had some problem with some drain lines going to the street. And we got our first one. It was about $8,000 to repair, which luckily it was Sagiv's. So so I didn't just put that under the rug and say, you know what, that's the way it is. Well, we went out and found an insurance policy that would cover for $150 a year, cover that sewer line from the house to the street. So far, just in 2022, we've saved clients over $50,000 on
Correct.
repairs because we got that insurance.
Correct. I can tell you that property management don't like this kind of companies that insure the sewer line or the water line because the service is not quite good as we expect. But that's the way it goes.
There's no money to be made in it either from
Yeah.
the property management. They send their guys out there, they mark it up atrociously. So our main focus is to make sure that the client makes money. Really, that's it.
Correct. So just to close the process, so after that, we start to work with the title company, and then we do title search and title commitment. No closing without title commitment, even if it's quick-landed, whatever it is. It doesn't matter for us. Title commitment have to be part of the closing documents.
In the
And
good
of course, the HUD, and only after that, the investor wire the money to the title. That's the process. Again, no discount on the process.
But the thing of it is, too, the good thing is that we also set up with the title company. So when you sell your house, when you decide that you want to move on, you sell your house, you don't have to FedEx anything across the sea. Everything's done online through Zoom. We made a deal with a special that, because you have to go down and get all that notarized. It's really cool, by the way. Israeli notary is about the coolest thing I've ever seen. But you don't have to do that with our company.
Correct. That's it. This is regarding the process, Tamir, until we buy the property and then the renovation start, and right after that, Lori, the property management, take the ownership on the property and start to rent it, as Brett mentioned.
But you're updated all up to that point with videos and pictures, so you know exactly what's going on with your house.
Of course, during the renovation, a weekly video, an update video that goes directly to the investor. This way, he can figure out what's done in his property according to the renovation quote.
Those are all just update videos. Go ahead.
When the investor wants to sell the house, you help with that?
I do. I actually give them a discount.
Of course.
So I give them a flat fee listing. And the good news is, and I don't like to brag, but I will. Let's see here. So if you go to Zillow, you can look me up, and I'm on there. So if you look at, you always want to make sure that you're dealing with a person that actually does a lot of properties, a resume. So when you look at my particular resume, as you can see, I've done 314 homes in the Cleveland Metro. So that's a lot of homes, and you can go through them there. But yeah, no, we sell a lot of houses with and it's really the only difference between our listing and a regular listing is open houses. We don't do open houses, but on sales, we do open houses for rentals, but not for sales.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Okay. So, Tamir, thank you very much for joining us today. Brett,
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's great. Very, very a lot of knowledge there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.